They've played it short. De Jong plays it in. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Hullet. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lovely, there's the shot! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Maldini cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1 minute
Messi,
at a time.
Ronaldinho, and this is Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. That's a decent clearance. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff. Edmilson. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Platini. That's a sharp pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting for a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Morocco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Edmilson, a picture of focus and alertness. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
De Jong. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Messi. Good purposeful run. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a good run down the left. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. De Jong. Edmilson. And here's Cruyff. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pullet, good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pullet. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Romario. Shoots! Morocco give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Edmilson. Now it's Pullet. Ronaldinho. And this is Pullet. Pullet. Now Platini. Well, they've got it again. Platini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pullet. Pullet!
Pullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Right card has been caught there, it's a foul. Right card. Morocco looking to pass. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. The action has already started. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Hullet, showing good feet. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. What a throw in. Thuram. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
De Jong. He's found a way through. And it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Romario. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Platini is always looking to break lines. Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Quality ball. And it's Bellingham. Pelé, he's had a shot! Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's neat. There's the delivery. He gets big. Goal! Morocco! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Hullet. Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nesta. Vieira. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Bellingham. Romario. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That has ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi.
So it's back to business.
18, Johan Cruyff. Number 13,
Now it's Gullit.
Ronaldinho. Coming
Lovely
on the field,
feet.
Number 23,
Thuram did well to emerge with the
Number
ball.
9,
That's a contest to
Hugo.
keep an eye on.
Number 20, Neymar.
Moved on forwards. Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Gullit. And he's lost his man here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Gullit. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. And it's Michel Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. De Jong. Oh, super ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kubo! It's in! And the comeback is
The
complete!
attendance for this match was
That
62,005.
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nice bit of trickery. And this is Gullit. And Gullit! And he hits the net! getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ah, lovely feet. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Romario. Very nicely done. Romario. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar powering forward here. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And this is Bale. Nesta wins the duel this time. And it's Hullet. Platini. Vieira. Driving on and making good progress. And he's well positioned here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Edmilson. Kubo. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, look at the space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rummenigge, this might... And the shot! He scores! Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Takes a shot! In he goes again. He's scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter. And
the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a shade optimistic. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Kubo. Bidoodan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bidoodan. Bidoodan goes pelting down that left-hand side. Cole looks to get on the end of this. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bit too much weight on the pass. Thiago. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thiago. Oh, delightful ball. He's in, surely! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Bidoodan. There he goes, motoring forward. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. Mateus. Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Over to the other side. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they're quick to get it back. And that's gone loose. And this is Ronaldinho. Kubo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bidoodan. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. Played out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Bidoodan. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! Chiellini gets good distance on it. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kubo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. He played for Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Kubo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bidoodan. Mateus. And here's Ronaldinho. Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So now the difference is 3. Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Ronaldinho. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cole taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everyone,
yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to
The excitement
Bidoodan
already
Park.
palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Puskás. Cole. Nice control. Cole! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, lovely bit of skill. So much time and space here. And the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Thiago. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Thiago is the team's great visionary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubo. And the shot's on here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Another chance from a corner. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And now they can spring out of defence. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's made its way to... Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has... oh, what has happened here? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking tidy in possession. Big chance! Araujo gets it away. Oh, well played. De Jong. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! He has done it! Into the lead once more. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Shoots! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close...
Kubo! And he nearly went all the way.
Kubo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Looking for options for movement. Cole purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Real chance! Superb goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he...
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Thiago. Coming on the field is...
And the action is back underway.
Zakaria.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Cole.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Raul. Cruyff. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Now it's Son Heung-min. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, this is a great... It's Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Zakaria. Spread out to the left. Araujo goes sliding in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Raul. And this is Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. Cole. It's a really well-measured ball. Kubo conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good ball! De Jong. Puskás. And it's Zanetti. De Jong, given the lift of his goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Batistuta.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Casillas claims it without any fuss. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Steve Cruyff! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing...
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti delivers. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. De Jong. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Son Heung-min! That's a real chance missed.
Son Heung-min has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Cannavaro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Zanetti picks it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's a sharp little ball here. Played out wide. Delivers with whip.
There will be 1 minute at a
And it's
time.
safely in the keeper's hands. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Big header! Off the post! Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham does well to get it back. That's a good run down the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham with the delivery. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Jong. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. A header! It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Hullet, looking to play him in. Oh, super ball, takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Adams. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Hullet. He has a look up. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus, and he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's got away. Messi. So much time and space here. Messi! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Hullet.
And we're underway again.
13, Ronaldinho.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 9, Kubo. Number 16,
And they win it back again. Cruyff gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's a promising position. Lahm plays it in. Mateus. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this?
That's alert.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
the attendance for this match was 60,000.
And this is Cruyff. He's through here. And he's away. He's shoots! Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kubo, and here's Cruyff. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Edmilson cannot be beaten that easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Maldini eases him off the ball. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. And Mateus. Cannavaro. Gattuso, the man that is tenacity personified. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Edmilson. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Messi. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kubo, and it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely neat pass. Lofted in. Gattuso. Maldini. Messi carries the ball down the right. He has found the way through. Maldini concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Yamal. Maldini goes on a charge down the left. And it's Messi. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouameni gets a foot in and wins the ball. Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rashford could try cutting inside here. Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looking to play him in. Cruyff in acres of space out. Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maldini is the guilty party there. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Oh, super find. Kimmich. Rice. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rashford.
That was lovely, that.
Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Oh, good spread. And they're on him in a flash. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And the counter is on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's... takes a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Rice. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through. And this is Messi. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's superb. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
what an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, that's delightful. He has found a way through. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Climbs up big! Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. He's through here. Just the keeper to beat! Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Cruyff. Shot could be on. Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Hullet goes short. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Kane. Edmilson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. Out to the right. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's onside, and Messi! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kimmich getting this one clear. Rashford. Threads one in. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Yamal, Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Played back in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is through here. Tries to pass it through, and he's in. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.